This is the reality of being a creator. Wake up early to plan the day ahead. You're starting to make more productive things, but it really doesn't work towards your goal of the day of making content. Then you start to watch television, play guitar, read a book, and then you fall asleep on the couch. And then you kind of regret it all that you haven't been working towards your goal this day. As a content creator, you go through a lot, and there's definitely days where you don't feel like doing anything at all. But it's all part of being human, and you just have to realize at some point that you will eventually get out of the bad habit. And I finally took that decision to start an Instagram account, and this is how I started this journey. I started 1 year ago with absolutely no experience at all in filmmaking or photography, and I remember telling myself that I was going to make a YouTube channel 4 years ago, but it just reminds me that I wasn't even in the position at the time and having the right mentality to start a YouTube channel as compared to now, where I'm more confident in speaking in front of a camera. During the past 2 years, I've been seeking discomfort and trying new things out. I was solo traveling for the first time, really making new experiences, and those experiences transform you into a new identity, which ultimately led you to this moment right here where I said 1 year ago, and I saw these creators doing travel content and doing it full time, and I knew that I wanted to do the same. I just started taking action. I think that was really the crucial point of my journey. I think that seeking solitude is necessary for any person who wants to evolve their art in some way. And for me, that was really a period of 5 months where I was deep dive into creating content. My plan was to make 3 to 5 reels each week and trying to really find myself during that process. I would spend most of the time editing and filming stuff and learning new stuff, so I haven't got the time to focus on my relationships, family, friends. I would spend most of my days alone, and that really also made me focus more on this art form and really transform my content into another level. And I think solitude can be a good thing because it can open your creativity, and it can make you more see things with more clarity. Those 5 months were just intense, but they really feel like they were running so fast. This journey can be very lonely sometimes. Also, as a solo creator, sometimes you are alone with a lot of stuff. You have to figure out something by yourself, and I would love to have other creators to spare with, to talk to, and also to meet in real life, how their things are going, how their business are going, what is their strategy, and trying to connect with people, because at the end of the day we're all going at the same goal, and we should help each other and not gatekeeping. And I think that part is really what I could have done more of, and I'm going to do it more in the future. And I'm just trying to keep evolving. After I have been doing this for 6 months, I started to notice success. There was one video that just went viral. When you think you got it, you really don't. And I think that really is true. Because when I reached that goal, I thought I had really made it. I've been successful and I can start living a full-time creator job. And I was completely starstruck that it wasn't the truth. Because the truth of the matter is that you really have to put into the effort into monetizing your audience. To grow a business is another full-time job. I see content creation as a full-time job. What really made me realize that having so many followers doesn't really mean anything if you don't know how to sell. Starting to like losing a kind of a creative doubt in me. Didn't know which direction I want to do because I reached this goal and higher than my own expectations. So I didn't know where to look for, and that's why I started settling down for a bit and focusing more on my relationships and my mental health. And it was okay to take a step back and to just enjoy the progress and just keep improving your skills but not uploading as much as you could have. Also was beneficial for me as a content creator to just take a step back and focus on other aspects of life, because at the end of the day we're all humans and we all have things to do. We all have to find a purpose in some way, and my purpose was content creation until I really made that goal of reaching that amount of followers. There's one thing I've learned this year is that you can absolutely achieve anything, and setting unrealistic goals really helped me put more effort into it than I would have if I just made a more realistic goal. Because when I had 500 followers, I set a huge goal of reaching 50k followers at the end of the year, and I have doubled that. And I really sat down and put down a roadmap on how can I gain those followers, how can I keep improving my content to go viral, keep making people watching my content. And I knew that that was the most important thing when like Reels went at the time, and I saw what other creators were doing and I was feeling like an artist to copy their strategy but making it in my own art. And that's why I keep evolving. I keep getting inspired from other creators, movies, music, and I gotta just keep learning. And one of the also big things that I've learned this year is that it's totally okay to settle back when you have reached a high goal, or you have reached a period where you just don't feel like it anymore and you kind of lost your creative doubt. And I'm very happy at where I am today, and I could probably have done more, but I'm very happy with my effort that I put into it. But next year is definitely gonna be better. I usually don't sit down to just like go back in time and really think that where were Loui 1 year ago and what was he thinking, while like what was his mind. And now when I have content that goes way back, I could really see how I was thinking at the time, and seeing how much I've changed over the past year is so remarkable, really. So funny to look back to. That really transcribe into the next chapter of my life. I call it Loui 2.0. Like the last 3 to 4 months has really me thinking about my purpose with my content. Now I have to evolve my content creator journey into something else, and I think that is YouTube, and that is the right place for me. And I want to give it more longevity to spread out my message and create more meaningful stories. Also next year I have some exciting things going on. Planning to go full-time summer. I've laid down a strategy to reach it, and hopefully I will do it. And I also planned a creator retreat with one of my best friends, Joachim, and we're going to Bali, and I cannot be more excited for that trip. So lastly, I just want to thank you, all of you, for watching this video and supporting me, and hopefully I will see you in another time.